really self-conscious about my beard and spot there. Hello! I've decided to do a weekly vlog for my personal professional development. Got my notes here. Going to try and use this as basically a way to describe what's been going on this week at uni, and also fill it with some like media stuff that's been going on as well, which I found interesting or want to talk about. Okay, so since last Friday we have done presentations for 180MC, which was on Valentine's Day, which was obviously last Friday. Went really well, and we got a first, our group, so yeah, enjoy the presentations for this group. It's pretty good. The group works really well. Everyone always does like their own bit, and we have it really well organised, and I think everyone's the same as me, like a bit of a perfectionist and stuff, so we always try and make the presentations look really nice and have the right amount of content and stuff in, so yeah, it's going really well. The next presentation is next Friday, and it's about Playba, and we have chosen to base it around Club Penguin. So we'll see how that goes, but there's probably loads we can say about it really. So hopefully it'll be another first and another good presentation, and then it's just the 1500 word essay to do after that, which everyone's a bit bricking it about now, I think, because as my father was saying, the brief of it is really quite loose, so we have to interpret it as we see fit, but it's got to be a critical analysis of the presentations and what we've learnt about how the digital world affects social identity and social practices and stuff like that. So 182 as well, which is our Tuesday module, which is our behind the scenes video. It's coming to an end now at last. It's been pretty hard to do this one. I think everyone's found it a bit tough, especially it's just literally a combined group effort. So trying to get everyone organised, trying to do all the tasks in the right time frame and come up with good ideas for the tasks. I've got a feeling though that we're one of the better groups, which is pretty good. London Brummies, LB. That's Ruben and Nat have made up, which is mint, but I can't do that good. So yeah, so this week for the 182, it's basically like the conclusions week it was. So we now have to do a 10-minute presentation, which includes 3 clips of our behind the scenes, so that the class and AD and Gemma can get some sort of look at how we've edited it and how well we've worked together. It has to like reflect on our workings as a group, and also like some of the techniques that we've used in the behind the scenes video, and just explain our 3 clips that we've chosen, why we've chosen them, and hopefully get some feedback on them. So should be pretty good. So presentation day is next Tuesday for that one, and then we hand it in next Friday. So yeah, good. It's pretty full on at the minute. There's loads of like deadlines approaching and stuff like that, because it's the last couple of weeks of this mini semester before we have like a week break before we start our 183, I think it is. So I've also got Advantage at the minute, which is Italiano, buonasera, as I say. Really enjoying Italian, it's really good. Learning loads, it's quite full on really. I forgot how hard it is to learn a language. I did German at school and didn't like it, but it was quite easy to pick up, whereas this, it's quite a lot talking about male and female tenses and speaking formally or informally and stuff like that, so it's quite tricky. Yeah, first test for Italian is next Thursday, so revision, as well as editing and presentations and essays and work and life and all sorts. So, but it's all good. So that's basically my week at uni. Really, it's gone pretty well, gone quick as all the weeks do. Can't believe it's going to be March next Saturday. It's ridiculous. Also wanted to use my blog as like a little opportunity to talk about like my interest in like news stories of the week, or stuff that's found interest, stuff that's been gone on, social events, social topics, stuff that's happened on social media and that. So first up was the Brit Awards this week. I absolutely love the Brits because it's music, obviously. Entered a competition in Radio 1 to get tickets, but the phone line was blocked all the time, even though I rang up straight away when they said, when you hear this song, ring in. So I was a bit annoyed about that, because I was convinced I was going to win for some stupid reason. So yeah, no tickets, so just had to watch it on the telly instead. It's always good, love the Brits. I do like live tweeting as it's going on as well, because I like to think that I'm famous on Twitter and I can tweet really cool stuff and make my mission to get some sort of retweets or feedback off famous people, which I did, kind of. I had a response from Ghost Poet, who was a student at Coventry, and we learnt about in the interview day actually, and also had a retweet and favourite from a singer-songwriter called Josh Record, who did an amazing song last year called The War. So yeah, that was highlights of my tweeting for the Brits. Yeah, Brit Wars itself was great. There's been like criticism about it being boring and everything, and I think it's a bit stupid. It's all about, I love it the past few years. It's been really focused on the music and all the acts. There was quite a few American acts on there, not going to lie. Could have done without Bruno Mars in his stupid baseball cap, even though he's a mint singer. Beyonce stole the show really, I think, but Rudimental and Bastille mashup was my personal highlight of the Brits, so yeah, really enjoyed it. Also, wanted to mention about WhatsApp. It's been brought by Facebook, which likes to buy everything to ruin the fun in every social media app going now, it seems. 13 billion I think it is, which is 10 times more than what they paid for Instagram a couple of years back, which is crazy. Basically, I like to think like Facebook is like a massive organisation now. It's kind of like the tactics and strategies that we learnt on the 180 module. So Facebook is now like a strategic organisation that likes to monitor and try and like clamp down on the tactics used by other social media apps. So obviously WhatsApp's now been trapped by it. But the best thing about that, I think, is the guy who invented WhatsApp. Can't remember his name now, but he actually got refused a job at Facebook and Twitter a few years ago, and now obviously he's set up WhatsApp himself and he's sold his company for 13 billion to Facebook. So I put on Facebook as a status the other day that you make your own success, because I think it's a real good example to show that you never take no for an answer, do your own thing, and then you end up really trumping the people you wanted to strive to be like in the first place. So good on your WhatsApp, just please don't have a load of ads and stuff, because that will be really annoying. One last thing is neck nominations. This was obviously talked about on our Tuesday module a couple of weeks back. One of our activities was based around that. I did one, a neck nomination, a little bit differently, inspired by the module itself and what we did on that day. So I didn't down booze anyway, I did it a bit different, did water. It was good, I enjoyed it, it was quite fun. But it's just worth noting now that it's kind of died off. This past couple of weeks it seemed to really boom, and everyone like in the UK, and especially like around where I live and all my group of mates, it hit all of us. And now I haven't seen one for days online. There's been no real news stories about it after all the terrible blaming that it's caused deaths and everything like that. Just people being stupid. You just don't even have to drink bleach. Idiots. So yeah, it dies down. Just highlights really the amount of like online fads that go along nowadays, and fashion trends with social media and everything like that. You can't really get too attached to one certain thing, because it'll be gone in a couple of weeks. Like this time last year, the Harlem Shake. I remember I was off work ill with my knee at the time, and I really wanted to do one with all like my work like that. By the time I ended up back at work, no one was doing my Harlem Shake at all. So yes, social media fads are very faddish. Is faddish a word? It is now. I'm having faddish. So yeah, that's basically it. Nearly 10 minutes rambling on for, so let's see how I get on with editing this one. See if I can put anything at the top, any pictures covering my face, any kind of noises. I'll probably get better and better at editing as we go along, because my aim is to try and do this each week. So it's like my regular updates used for the blog, as well as obviously the written articles and reviews and stuff that we've got to do, which are the compulsory parts of it. One other thing, my here sign, that has completely died off. Could be because I haven't really done stuff which I feel is completely interesting enough to have the here sign, or any kind of one-off amazing things I've been to. But I will start using it again now. I'm going to try and do a bit of my work, and my sister's wedding's coming up, so I'd like to take it there. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, watch this space for more here stuff. I think we're done. So yeah, if I don't see you for a week, I'll see you for the window and all that rubbish. And let's hope next week's one is just as interesting. Yeah, right. Peace.